Hi guys, we're back with Corey in the kitchen with the GP in the kitchen and another special guest appearance by Mrs. Peria. She's thrilled, you can tell. Look at Isaiah making an appearance too. He looks thrilled because we're making what?
Hot wings.
Hot wings. And notice they are bone in.
Chicken wings.
This is a favorite recipe of ours. We're using just a few simple ingredients. We're not using taquitos for this. That's ridiculousness. No Dakota. We're going to use Italian dressing recipe mix, butter, hot sauce, garlic salt, and hot wings that we're going to wash and leave wet, right?
Yes, you want to make sure that you cover your pans with foil. I prefer the aluminum pans, but I'm too cheap to buy them right now because they're kind of expensive. So you are going to spray your pans, your foil, and you're going to rinse your wings.
And leave them
Do
wet.
not pat them dry.
And we did wash our sink before we did this.
And wash it afterwards.
And to stress again, you're going to want to do this to your pans. Otherwise, you're going to have the biggest mess in the history of mankind. This helps with cleanup dramatically. So she's just going to wet them and sit them on there. You're just going to put garlic salt.
Do not pat them dry.
Do you even put garlic salt on yet?
You do put garlic salt on them.
Which we'll get out in here a little bit and we'll show you. But this is all you do to start off with. We'll be back in a minute when we put them in the oven with garlic salt. Alright, so we're back. Mrs. Peria has put the wings on both trays after cleaning them, plucking a few feathers, and now she is spraying our sink. We have raw chicken sitting in there. Again, you want to clear all germs from raw chicken.
Good disinfectant.
We were out of garlic salt, so we're going to make garlic salt by pouring garlic powder on them and salt. So watch what she does with the garlic powder. It's just really simple. She's just going to sprinkle it over top. That's all she's going to do. And you can use other seasonings we've done before, but this is just really simple. And then she'll just take the salt and just do the exact same thing. And these are going to go in the oven.
Just like this for an hour and a half.
For an hour and a half.
Was it an hour and a half or an hour?
I'm pretty sure it's an hour and a half. For 350, I believe.
It is 350 for an hour and a half.
There's the oven on 350. So they're all set. They're going to go right in here.
Okay, the sauce super easy. You take a 3/4 stick of butter, which is 6 tablespoons. And I should have already had it melted, but you melt that, and then you're going to, we do not like things super spicy, super hot. So it calls for a cup of Crystal's hot sauce. We do not have Crystal's. Apparently that's what makes it good. We do a 1/2 cup of hot sauce, and I add a 1/2 cup of water because I am a wimp. And I do not like it super hot. Sometimes we will split this recipe and do half of it with just the Italian, but we're not going to today. And you take 2 packs of the good seasonings, Italian dressing. The good seasonings is actually the best. Can I do that? I'm not promoting, I'm not getting paid for this promotion.
Not on this channel, we're not.
I'm not getting paid for anything. And that's it. You mix those 3 things together, and as soon as the butter melts, I will mix it, and then we will spoon it on top of the wings.
We'll be right back.
They're nice. They need to be nice and golden. I don't really have any right here.
They look wonderful.
They do, and you'll notice there's lots of juices still in the bottom, and that's okay because you're going to cook these for a lot longer. Just a few more minutes and we'll come back. Right. Butter is almost all melted. I'm using my pastry brush, which we love this pastry brush.
It's an amazing thing. It's funny how tools in the kitchen make a huge difference, isn't it?
It is, and we lack so many of them, but this is one of our wise purchases we made. Can I say where we got it from?
It's Pampered Chef.
It's Pampered Chef. We love it. Butter's almost melted. And then, oh look, I forgot a feather.
So we'll be back in a minute to paint it on.
Okay. Butter is melted, and I'm going to liberally paint the wings literally means
Lots
generously, lots of it. And yes, literally. And you can do it either way you want to. I paint the wings and then put them back in the oven for half an hour. You're going to cook it for at least another hour. We like our wings dry, so we paint them for longer than an hour. So I will use some of the sauce now, and then I will put them back in the oven. Half an hour, I'll take them out and put the rest of the sauce on them. You can do it as many times as you want to, as much sauce as you want to.
Now, you can even, we don't do this because like she said, we like ours dry. You could even make them to where they're dry and then put another layer on the very end when you pull them out to make them really wet. But we just don't like that. That's our preference.
And a really good garlic lemon. Like sometimes we do just the garlic lemon Italian dressing on one tray and then hot wings on the other tray. But I was feeling lazy today.
These do take a while, but they're like my wife just said.
Super easy.
They're super easy.
And they are super good. And sometimes if they're way too juicy, I'll just drain some, or I'll like a turkey baster, except for my turkey baster died. I'll just turkey baste some off of the juices off of the bottom, but I won't do that till we're close to the end. So I'll finish painting these, and then in the next, I'll come back.
Okay, we're back
in the oven, and in 30 minutes I will take them out, repaint them, and then switch side, like
switch the top tray to the bottom,
so that they cook evenly.
So we're gonna cook for at least another hour, depending on how they do. We'll decide once we get there. We'll be back.
It smells so good. I can smell the stomachache. Because there's so much butter in this recipe that sometimes it does cause me to have an upset stomach. But it is worth every minute of it.
Look at that.
And you can tell our oven is a little off balance because look, all the juices are on one side.
Look how dark those are.
Which ones? Those are on top. So these go on top next. Okay.
So we're going to paint them again and put them in for at least another 30 minutes.
Maybe I may have to drain some of the juices.
And again, you can paint these as many times as you want, but we usually only do them twice. Yeah, and again, if you use more than a half a cup, I did one time. And
if you like them spicy, use a full cup of hot sauce.
You'll probably love it.
I shouldn't say spicy, hot, whatever you call it. They're hot.
Yep.
Hot wings.
But that's what you do. And we're going to put them back in the oven. And we'll be back in another half an hour. And we'll show you the end product. Say bye.
Oh, the delish. This smells so good. Oh.
Alright, here are the wings. They look yummy. We may put them a little bit longer.
Oh, you know what? We're going to switch them because look, these are more dry. Well, they're not. They're a little bit more dry. But those are pretty brown. So let's switch them around for just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 more minutes.
So again, you can add more sauce on top, but that's pretty much it.
And you can drain some of that sauce to the bottom, and then...
And we'll come back and taste test in a little while.
Stand back. I'm going to steam bath.
These smell so good. Now, they may not mean a whole lot to you all. But like that one right there, that's just perfect.
Yeah, some of these... Should I...
No, you should leave them alone.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of juice in the bottom. Okay. I am super... You want these two? I picked out the dry ones for you.
This one.
Okay.
So these are the wings.
They may still be too hot. Oh, it's so crunchy. I am so excited.
Sure that. Look at that.
Oh, my word.
They hot?
It's so good.
So again, they're really easy to make. It's just, you rinse them, garlic powder and salt.
You're all excited. You can't stand chili.
I know. With an hour and a half in the oven, and you pull them out and you put the sauce on them. The sauce is Good Seasonings Italian mixed with hot sauce and butter.
2 packs of seasoning.
2 packs of seasoning, and you put them in for another hour. We will probably end up putting these a little bit longer. We like when they just literally fall apart, but these are awfully close.
I don't know.
And Sonia seems awfully happy. All right, so from Sonia and from Corey, as well as Dakota and Ziva. Oh, and Jenga makes an appearance.
Just a regular Zoom.
We say so long.
Man.